Dan, 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 the Computer Man.
Hello, welcome to Dan the Computer Man. Today, in episode 39, I'm going to be doing my review of Windows 7 because I just got it on the 25th of October, which is 3 days after the release date. So here we go. One of the biggest changes you'll notice right away is the new taskbar. It has all your icons. It's like quick launch, and it's all your icons like this, but it also will show a different color around a certain application if it's running. For example, Windows Live Mail or Camtasia Studio. And also have multiple instances of that app if you go like this and run over it. So as you can see, it shows a live preview just like that, and it can show it just by rolling over right like that. So that's pretty cool. And also, Microsoft has made this new feature called Jump Lists, and with certain icons, or applications I should say, on your taskbar, you can just right click and you'll have certain tasks. For example, for iTunes, you have options to go to the iTunes store or search the iTunes store. Then you have the program down there and unpin this program from the taskbar. So I think that's a very cool feature. And now I'm going to show you some more of the biggest features that were added in Windows 7. So I'm just going to open a couple windows here. Well, I gotta resize this window. Wait, I'll just show you this one feature first. So what it is you drag your window either over to the left or right side of the screen. You'll get a little box like that, and when you release, the window will be like that. And you can do that with two windows, and this would be very helpful if you wanted to compare things from two different websites. So I think it's very nice that Microsoft added that in. That was like a nice feature. And also, I'll show you another cool feature. That last one I showed you was called Arrow Snap. This one's called Arrow Shake. And what I do is I shake the window, and then any other windows that are open will minimize. And if I shake this window again, the other windows will come back up. So again, I just love that feature. I think it's really cool. And also, you have 3 different ways of maximizing a window: by clicking this, double clicking, or just dragging it up to the top like that. So that's awesome. And there's one more of these cool features I'm just going to show you. So I'll set up 2 windows and maybe a small one. Like, I'll just have paint, but I'll have it like that. If you probably noticed, or if you haven't noticed, there's a little nub here by the current date and time on the taskbar. And if you go to it, it'll hide all the windows, and it'll make a smaller one transparent like this, so you can see to your desktop. And then if you just click on it, it'll show your desktop. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I'm just going to close the windows here. There we go. And now I'm going to show you the somewhat revised start menu. Yes, it's basically the same one from Vista. You have the search box down there, but the cool thing they added to this version of Windows is that with certain programs, you'll see a little arrow right here, and depending on the program, you'll have recent files or other tasks. For example, for Microsoft Word, you have recent documents, as you see. And for Windows Media Center, you have a frequent files that you've played and tasks. So that's pretty cool. All programs, nothing new about that. And the right side, nothing really new. So yeah. But now I'll show you some of the other things, like the new Windows Explorer, which I think is pretty nice. So here's the new Windows Explorer, and it has these nice buttons up here on the top, and if you press Alt you'll get a menu, but I don't like that. And then here on the left you have things like Favorites, which has your recently changed documents, the public folder, the desktop, downloads folder, and recent places. And instead of showing your username right here, it's this one thing now that's called Libraries, and there you have documents, music, pictures, and videos, just like you did in Vista and previous versions of Windows. And now Windows 7 has a feature that makes sharing easier called Home Group. And what you need to do to get a home group started is you have to get it set up on one computer, and then you get a password which you can use on other computers that are running Windows 7 and only other computers that are running Windows 7. So this feature would be useful for you if you had at least 3 or more computers running Windows 7. But other than that, it would be kind of useless. And for the Network and Sharing Center, it's basically the same as Vista, nothing new really. But for the network icon, when you roll over it, it'll show you the network you're connected to, and whether or not you have internet access or just local access. And when you click on it, instead of getting a little file menu that says disconnect or disconnect and open your Network and Sharing Center, you get the current list of networks that are in your range, and when you click on one, you have the option to either connect or disconnect, and it's as simple as that to connect to a network. So that's another nice touch by Microsoft. And also on the desktop, when you right click down here, you now get options for screen resolution and the desktop gadgets. Microsoft didn't have that before in Vista, but now I finally have that in to make it much nicer. And now I'll show you personalize, or the personalization menu. Oops, I forgot to close Paint. So now I'll show you that. Sorry about that. So now with Windows 7, you get some pretty awesome preloaded themes. You get the default one and a bunch of other preloaded ones, and your basic and high contrast themes. So that's pretty cool. And then down here you have your options for changing your desktop background, the window color, the sound, and your screensaver. And some other things that I like about Windows 7 that I can't necessarily show you because I'm screen recording are the faster shutdown and boot up times, as well as logging out, and also faster wake up time from sleep and hibernation. So that's a very nice touch by Microsoft, and that just makes things much more efficient. And I also think that Windows 7 in general just runs more efficiently than Vista. So overall, I give Windows 7 a 10 out of 10 because I love all the new features it has and better performance over Vista and XP. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Dan Computer Man, and I hope you have a great day or night.